my free game people out there, man. To all of my F&B people out there. Today I'm here to speak about some things that I've been learning. Some shit that I was learning for a while, actually. And it's something that I kind of been piecing together, and I still don't fully have all the pieces for myself, but I'm gonna just say what I've learned so far. So as I learn about growing in frequency and I learn about making things flow a lot more, I'm starting to learn that the biggest part of making things flow and in a sense kind of grow is the power of belief. Your belief in something gives it all of its power, my nigga. So as I'm sitting here, like, okay, I'm watching others flow within things that I could not do, or I may deem is wrong, but it works so well for them. I wonder why sometimes, and I'm sure there's other reasons other than the fact that they just believe. I'm sure there's numerous other reasons, but I feel like one of the biggest reasons, at least in my, my fault, at least in my like observation, one of the biggest reasons that certain shit work for certain people is because they believe in that shit so much. They don't see it as being any other way than that, if that makes sense. That belief, that unwavering trust in something is so powerful that it can power lies, my nigga, to become true. Just because, and this is just all opinion based off of just an observation, because as I said before, I don't have the full picture. But I'm noticing that the reason that sometimes I find me not having such a flow in certain things is because of the fact that I don't have that trust full-heartedly in certain things, that maybe others doing things that I may deem is wrong, or just, and I'm deeming these things as wrong, and I'm judging them, when instead I need to be looking at myself and say, well, why does that so-called wrong work for them and flow so well for them, but my so-called right seems to have so many bumps in the road? And that's because I don't have the full trust, or that's the part that I'm speaking on is because I'm missing that vital part. Because I feel like I got all the other parts. For me personally, I feel like I have, well, not to say that I'm completely perfect, because I'm not, obviously, but I feel like I'm gathering a lot of the other parts to make things flow. You know what I'm saying? I have a good, decent understanding of what it is, but I feel like one big thing that I'm missing and that I'm still kind of learning is that trust in myself and that belief in whatever it is. So as I'm learning that, I'm learning that importance. So I'm on a process of right now of breaking down. Let me not even say break it down. Let's revisit the last video. I'm in the process of continuously not identifying with my thoughts. So when I not identify with my thoughts, when it comes to anxieties or just thinking that I'm less than or any of those things, it builds that belief, and it makes a mental pathway of consistently. Cause then once I not identify my thoughts, I replace those thoughts with trust in myself, with belief in myself. So then now when I do things, I feel more flow, because I put, instead of me saying, well, what if this fails, I say, well, I'm good at everything I do. See what I'm saying? Because once you like, because you are the observer of your thoughts, all these things, you are the observer of those things, my nigga. But that mental talk does have a direct effect on this third dimension. That fourth dimension where all the thoughts lie does have a direct effect on this. So once you're able to first take yourself out of living in that mental space where you just always and lost in your thoughts and kind of stepping away from it, then in a sense controlling it, for me, this is what I believe, and I could be wrong, but once I step away from that state of being lost in my thoughts and then learn how to control it, I will have more of an effect in my pursuit to do things or change mindsets or just pursue anything, because I have now remolded what my fourth dimensional space is. You know what I'm saying? Because I swear, my nigga, first I'll be trapped in my thoughts, and then I'll be trapped. Not only am I trapped in my thoughts, but I'm trapped in a spiral of negative thoughts sometimes. So once I started to learn how to not identify with them and just be like, I'm not my thoughts, because I'm not, then I can consciously reshape them to where now when I'm not consciously thinking of it, now the repeated thought is just this. And then it's going to build that reality and let that flow be what it be. So that's my update for y'all, man. Free game people, I love y'all. I'm out of here.